welcome to Comics Price Guide presents Tales from the Geek. I am Erin the Mechanic.
And I still don't have a good intro.
But that's Michael.
Yeah, it's been like a year and I still can't think of anything fun to say.
That was fun.
Names are boring.
You know. Well, we're at Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, what's up? Right there. See? Right there. And around there. And there. And back there where you can't see. Behind you. Turn around. There's a dragon behind you. Not you. Oh. You. Anyway, we are at Dragon's Lair. There's comics here. And I have comics here in my hand. I mean, they're not in my hand right now, but they will be very shortly.
Can I talk about this one first?
We can. If you want. If I want. Luckily, I do. This...
Finally! Finally!
Is Power Rangers. Now, have you ever heard of Power Rangers? Do you know who they are?
Heck yes!
They're the Rangers.
Mighty Morphin.
That's not the theme song. That's pretty close.
I just said they're Mighty Morphin.
That's... Okay.
Aren't they Mighty Morphin?
Well, they are Mighty Morphin.
Okay.
Well, they originally were, and then they weren't. But anyway.
Also true.
Power Rangers. This is actually the first annual for the Power Rangers comics series. It's really cool. It's got a bunch of different short Power Rangers stories from a bunch of different artists. My personal favorite is the one where Bulk and Skull become Rangers, and they get the powers of, let me see real quick, goofy animals. Because, you know, Power Rangers get, like, T-Rex and Rhinoceros and cool animals like that. And they get, like, a boar and a falcon and not as cool stuff. So, it's really interesting. But, yeah, a bunch of different creators. You know, the guy who does Chew did one of them.
Oh.
A couple other big names. So, yeah, very interesting. You know, if you've been reading it, it's a good thing to pick up. And
first annual?
A lot of fun. Yeah, first annual. A lot of fun Ranger action. If you like the normal series or the Pink Ranger series. So...
do you know if each of them are going to be getting their own series?
I don't know.
Or if
that's what I thought. Is like it was interesting they chose the Pink Ranger first to have her solo series. So I don't know. I want to say yes. I don't know. If they do, I hope there's a Blue Ranger series because he was always my favorite.
He's my favorite too. Go team!
Shout out to Billy Cranston. Moving on. Next this week is a new Image title. This is called The Lake of Fire. And if it looks like these are guys from the Crusades, it's because they are. This is actually set in, I believe, like the 12th century.
Who are they? Are they actually in the Crusades?
Yeah, these are actual real Crusaders from like the 12th century, for realsies. Old, like, Catholic knights and all that. But yeah, they are, this book is set super old times, you know, old Crusade era.
Super old Crusade times.
Super old times, you know, back when. And then, unlike what happened really in history, or if you believe in conspiracies, maybe what really did happen, there's a big old alien ship crashed to Earth.
Oh, snap.
So, you know, you would think aliens versus old Catholic knights might not be the best matchup, but it's really interesting. They have some...
They did Aliens versus Cowboys, and that was fun. They did do Aliens versus
Cowboys.
I enjoyed it.
It's an interesting movie, but there's some weird, creepy, like, bug aliens, kind of like Starship Troopers a little bit, going up against these crusading knights, basically. So it's a really interesting, like...
It's a real Crusades we're about.
Yeah, for real. Not one of those fake Crusades.
No, the alien ones, the real ones.
Yeah, it's a real interesting, like, anachronistic sort of combination of alien and, you know, really old school medieval style warriors. So, interesting. Might want to check that one out if that's something you think sounds cool. So, there's that. If you
like Crusaders, or if you like Crusaders
or aliens.
Fighting aliens. Boom.
People with swords. I like swords. Swords are cool. I wouldn't fight an alien with a sword.
I feel like
you need a gun.
I feel like I would think that I'd be a great swordsman, but then not be able to hold it. Like
cut your own hand off.
Yeah.
It happens. You swing it too much, you lose a limb, you're done for. The last one, speaking of swords, this is Kingsway Quest, and you can see she's got this lady's got a sword right here. That's why I bring it up. But this is actually a new Dark Horse title.
Mention it.
No, Kingsway Quest. This is a new Dark Horse title by a very good friend of the store, Mr. Greg Pak, who is also writing a Totally Awesome Hulk.
Oh, heck
this is his new cool series about a good old West cowboy.
And a dragon?
And a dragon. So this is sort of a similar kind of thing like Lake of Fire, but this is cowboys and magic.
See, I like it.
So this is like Cowboys meets Game of Thrones a little bit. So it's two books sort of like that. Yeah, kind of. You know, he rides weird horned monster beasts and fights dragons. Yeah, all sorts of weird stuff. And she's got like a magic sword. So a lot of weird stuff. He's on a personal quest to find somebody. No spoilers. But yeah, a lot of interesting sort of combinations this week. A lot of fun books. There's that.
Any other shout out for books?
Yeah, there's Blue Beetle #1 Rebirth from DC Comics. If you like Blue Beetle, he's pretty cool. you know, Ted Cord and whoever the other guy is. Sorry, I never read it.
He doesn't get squashed.
Yeah, I don't think he can. It's in like power armor.
Beetle.
Jokes.
Yokes, I got them.
Yokes.
And then news. How about the Hugo?
Yeah, I saw Hugo Awards news article. Apparently, Sandman won an award for publication, and the last episode of Jessica Jones won an episode. So, smile.
You're on Candid Camera?
No, it's from Jessica Jones.
Oh.
Shout out to Kristen Ritter if you're watching. What's up?
Awesome. Well,
anyway,
I think that's all we have for this week, right?
I think so.
Anything crazy going on here at Dragon's Lair?
Not really. I mean, like I said last week, we've got the Austin Pride Parade coming.
That's right.
I believe it is at the end of this week, specifically this weekend. So if you're in Austin, you can come check us out there. And then, yeah, I think that's the big thing for us.
Coming up.
Very, very soon. September, we've got some other big stuff, but I can talk about that later.
Yeah, when we get closer to time. All right, we'll hand it off to our cosplay tips
experts.
That works too.
Experts.
Expert. Yeah, right.
Experts.
Hey everyone. Welcome to our cosplay tips and tricks section. Erin the mechanic here.
And I am Claire. I'm one half of Counterpoise Cosplay.
One half.
One half.
And we have some stuff for you this week.
Yeah.
First off, I want to say this looks amazing.
Yes, first time Erin has seen it in person.
Yeah, because I've been gone for a little while. So I come back and this has happened. I'm like, oh my gosh, Claire, what the heck?
So
Keep me busy.
I will disclaimer between other Erin breaking their foot and me being cast as Oracle.
Hence the red hair.
Yeah, hence my new red hair. This is a little bit behind schedule. We got all the pieces. We got enough pieces done for it to be wearable, but it's still missing some of the armor around the hips and obviously the pauldrons, because what WoW costume is complete without pauldrons?
I'm pretty sure none.
None.
Yeah.
None. The correct answer there is none.
0. So okay, I've noticed there's so many pieces to this. How do you keep it all straight?
So the skirts, actually one of the big things when I was constructing the skirts was because there are so many layers, I was like, these all need to come together and just be one piece.
Yeah, smart.
So there's 4 different layers of skirt, and they're sewn together at the top.
Oh, perfect.
And I basically use bias tape at the top. Well, I use a piece of fabric like you would use bias tape to kind of create that top piece.
So before that, how did you keep them? Did you just keep them all pinned on here, or how did you?
I have various baskets in my sewing room, and as pieces are completed, they'll go in one basket. Like components of an incomplete piece might go in another basket, and I just kind of keep things organized that way. Now, also, honestly, a lot of it stayed pinned on the dress form.
That was smart.
But now that it's done, I have a big giant box.
Ooh, smart.
And all the pieces will just be stored in there. So all of this costume should fit in this one little box and then get stored in my closet. I didn't really think this was that impressive when I did it. It seemed really intuitive, but people have been freaking out about it when I've taken it to cons. But I sewed basically rings kind of to extend the armor down my hand. And so as I was sewing them, I wanted to make sure, each ring doesn't necessarily fit just any finger. So I made little holders for my right hand and my left hand, and to keep which ring goes to which finger.
That was smart. I mean, yeah, but it's one of those things that it's the tiny details sometimes that makes your life so much easier.
Yeah, this way it's not a bunch of rings in a bag. I know exactly where everything goes.
Exactly. So, that was smart.
Yes.
Let's see. Any other tips or tricks about storage? Oh, hi, pup. I guess Daria's gonna show up.
Yes,
puppy.
there is a puppy right out of screen.
Yeah.
Out of frame. But, I mean, I have quite a few wig heads, and I'm running out of room for wig heads. I do know, you can kind of fold up your wigs and store them basically in file folders. I've known that to happen. Right now I still have enough space that I keep all my wigs on wig heads, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the case.
Awesome.
Of course, there are some that I probably can't fold up because my Hurley wig stays perched on its wig head always.
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 That way. think that's pretty much all we have for this week, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, we will see you guys next week.
Have a nice one.